Do I have to use the mic? No. Sweet. So yeah, guess I'll use the mic to say my name is Beasley. Poetry 719.
On Facebook.
That's right. All right, let's just get this started.
At a coffee shop with Pops, he asked me, where did we go wrong? See, we were taught to be men but act like children, and women are still standing strong. Somewhere, the bond was broken. The backbone of family turned to scoliosis and curved in other directions. Our response was to throw out ability. We lost unity in the community, complain about poverty, and where does it end? But more complaining. Does it take a real man to be a father, or is it a dad? Or are they one and the same? Whispers of sweet nothings to me that mean the world to you, popping blue diamonds instead of giving our women blue diamonds. And speaking of marriage, what happened to it lasting past the I do's? The ones, the twos, the wrinkles, the pounds, and getting to the point of I bury you. Isn't that the meaning of death do us? We both took a sip out of our mugs. I glanced at him. He wasn't really my father, but schooled me like he was. As he passed me a picture of children he hadn't seen in years, and I asked him the same question. Where did we go wrong? Actually, let me grab my notebook real quick. I'm not prepared. Never really am. Never prepared. We could switch off. Angelique can go next.
Hi everyone, I'm Angelique. The first one I'm gonna do is called Intertwine. What is this that I have when holding your hand? Take me away to a relaxing land where I could sleep and stay all day. Just foggy daisy days, a haze of laughing and ticklish play. Let's stay and play all day. I'll walk this path to find your hands and slowly intertwine them with mine. So fine and cool, swimming in a pool of you, a sea of you and me. Together, let this be just yours and mine, stuck in time. Take in the air we share, let's breathe. Let inhibitions go, we'll flow and float with the tide. Our hands together intertwined. Yes.
Alright, this one actually I just wrote. I haven't even performed it yet, so I'll just read it to you. Alright. I watched you tiptoe across your dreams in hopes that you would wake up from your nightmare. Call out for you, but you don't hear me, or you see our silent stares. No judgment given. No gavel has been slammed. Your finger pointing can burn a volcano into my chest. Your rage pours. Burning your very own foundation, you begin to sink. You begin to think, how did I submerge myself into self-loathing, self-controlling? Breaking mirrors so I don't see the unrecognizable image of me. It's never really plain to see when you plainly push aside your own monopoly. See, there always comes a time when you need to do some self-evaluation. Like, how many times can I give away my heart before I become heartless? Drowning in artificial pleasures. But then again, when will I open up myself to love again? Lay down these walls and let myself in. I wipe dust off my cheek. My eyelids are too prideful to release tears. So I let the pen cry out for me. We've all heard the ticking from self-destruction, but I'd rather let the ink flow through my veins before blood drips from my brain and I am left with the name that could easily be traded in for what happened to. I attempted to get out of bed today, but the concrete blankets were much heavier than they were yesterday. I opted to get lost in thought, searching for a purpose, only scratching the surface, seeking more answers. Progress through adversity, diversify your mentality. I don't always have the words, so I'll open up my arms in hopes that you'll fill in the void. No love lost when no love was truly given. Be selfish at times and have tunnel vision. No present for the ones that hold on to past sentences. Building up to let go. And make it through another moment borrowed. Taking personal moments for better health. And keep a watchful eye on self.
The next one I'm going to do is called Through the Best of Times and Worst of Times, and it's my sort of ode to poetry. I remember the first words I ever wrote to you. Adolescently poetic, I wrote on like a fool. I wrote about dogs and alley cats, yellow-colored mold and how I loved this and hated that. I was so young and you were timeless, yet old. But relationships get better with time, I'm told, so I wrote down every bit of me. My heart has bled relentlessly and I have surrendered all emotionally. A play on words are secret love letters, and between you and me there could be nothing better. But being human means nothing is ever good enough. And you will never fully be mine. So glorified I look over and I'm envious of you. Compelling, you captivate all. Sure of every word, regardless of feelings, you need to be heard. You will be heard. Yet I fumble and fall almost every time I go to speak. My will seems weak, but my words flow deep, and I want everyone to know the true colors of my soul. I should shout to let them show. But I'm only able to write what I know should be said, and my comfort lies in the things that only you have read. I write to you because you accept me unconditionally, and for that, I love you, poetry.
I never title any of my pieces, I just do them. So.
That's good.
Yeah, that's just me. Alright. From a distance, she listens, picturing herself as the inspiration these words are directed to. We catch each other's visions. Hers stays focused as mine blurs to another image. She exits. Feelings turn green, lack of nourishment, of encouragement, wondering what I'm not seeing. In diaries, she writes entries that'll make my soul melt. Loving me between the lines, knowing that pages will never reject her. With every stroke of the pen, she moans as our mind creams. Pleased with every page, but a piece of me sits with her, a piece of her sits with me as I write another line about the image that was blurred. The thrill to chill. No rushing for seduction, this dog can hold on to his bone. Done roaming, I'm jonesing, chasing your mind before you're behind, will you ever be mine? The scent of her lingers in my nose, but the secret of her would never be told. With every scene leaves a blank screen. Why doesn't she picture what all this means?
Oh.
Okay, so this is the last one I'm going to do, and it's called Then Let Me Sleep. I once had a dream of a place where people saw more than just a tiny picture of a face. A face was a face, not this image of perfection, digitally enhanced to enhance your perception, what happened to affection. That human connection. Have our words become so meaningless that simple abbreviations could describe the feeling of a kiss? And I missed when a touch was warm and real, something I could feel. But now in its place is a cold finger on a screen, pretending to be poking me, but really it's controlling me and our relationship. So much so, our descriptions of each other could easily fit in one of 4 options in multiple choice. As if we had lost our voice and our ability to make noise for the things we believe in. Instead, we spend our time tweeting about what we're eating, posting pics of what we're tweeting, always fulfilling false needs, but never realizing that our lives are depleting. And I can't shake the feeling that you're not telling the whole truth when you update your profile, all the while casually writing lines of lies so the social network will know you're fine. But I'd rather hear your voice so I know you're still alive, at least breathing. And I'd rather see your face because the web can be deceiving. And all of this really has me believing that we've become the generation without the motivation to articulate an intelligent conversation, and soon we'll all be speaking in abbreviations. If so, then let me sleep forever and fall back into that dream where there wasn't a constant stream of technology between the world and me.